Excellent.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling. So welcome back to Neil and Jan's Reselling. We've just been.
We've had an amazing day.
It's been a brilliant day. It's been a brilliant day. We've just been to. I call it Hickstead.
They call it Sayers Common.
They call it Sayers Common, but it's right opposite Hickstead Showground.
Just off the A23.
A23. And what date are we? Is it the 6th?
Sunday, around about the 6th.
It's the 6th of June.
It was a lovely day today. It was nice and shirt sleeve weather, wasn't it? You didn't have to wear coats and jumpers, and
it was really good.
Yeah,
Chester, out of the...
As normal, we got there early, and then from where we park in the disabled parking, we can actually see the cars lining up to go in.
Yeah.
And there seems to be a pattern forming that they don't let them in until there's 3 queues of sellers.
Yeah. But I'm
kind of side by side waiting to go in.
But it just also happened to be 7:30 at that point, so I'm wondering whether it's a time thing of 7:30.
Well, it does seem odd that,
yeah,
you know, they've got all these people, and they must have had sellers going right back to the A23 that they're not letting them in, which in some ways is a good thing, because otherwise everybody would just get there earlier and earlier and earlier, and before you'd know it, you have to go there before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Sleep in the car. Well, actually, there's quite a few day vans.
There was quite a few day vans. I want one of those day vans, a nice, like a Volkswagen or something, you know, so you can get there, maybe have a coffee or a tea. Did you actually put your tea in your handbag today?
Actually, I did.
You did. You didn't spill it.
I'm trying to really pace myself because I'm struggling to do the boot sales and then have any sort of normal life for the rest of the week. So I'm doing a row or even half a row, and then I sit down and have a tea break.
Tea break.
And then from where I'm sitting, my little beady eyes are scanning around the stalls and see if I can see anything, and then I'll dart over.
Having a nice relaxed film today. I'm going to have coffee whilst we're filming.
Yeah.
So
if you haven't got your cup of tea or coffee, pause it,
run off, go and get a
and
coffee.
Then join us for a cup of tea or coffee.
So do you want to go first on one of your bits? Should we do alternates today?
Yeah, we can do, because we've both got a load of stuff.
Yeah, we've got loads of stuff.
Well, my very first purchase, and I like to get the first one, because sometimes I walk around an entire boot sale and don't buy anything.
It's nice to get over that first one.
So yeah, once it's like your first kiss, isn't it?
So
once you got that out of the way, you know you're onto a good one or not.
So what was your first item?
My very first item, and it's something that I hate when other people do, when you're starting to buy things before people have even put their table up, but she had a set of, just behind you, a set of plastic drawers. And I said to her, are they for sale? Because I didn't know if she bought her stock in them. And she said, yeah, they're for sale. £4. So I thought, deal done. So I paid her the £4, and then I said, when a chap turns up with a yellow hat on, can you tell him your wife just bought these, and make him take them away?
So these look really good. So, what are you thinking of using? I mean, obviously you're thinking of using these rather than actually reselling them.
Oh no, they're for use. We're buying so much stuff in, we've got to put it somewhere.
Put it somewhere, store it somewhere. That's a
part
nice
of the reselling business as opposed to an item for reselling. So that was my first one.
Excellent. Now,
meanwhile, you were off buying what?
What did I get to start with?
I bet you can't remember what order you bought things in.
I can't remember what order I bought things in. Actually, it might well have been the sat-nav. So I picked up a Garmin sat-nav.
With a window mount.
It has a window mount this time, because I picked up one the other day and forgot the window mount. And it has the car charger. So I think, I'm trying to remember my prices, I think that was about £3. So yeah, that was
usable condition. That's
yes. I have no idea whether it actually works or not, but that's what I'm kind of hoping. So yeah, that was one of my first items.
Yeah.
Over to you.
My next one, I've been looking out for some of these for a long time, mainly for me. But to start with, I'm pretty sure the ones that we were seeing when I first started looking were fake.
Right.
But I found some Ugg boots.
Ugg boots. So
Uggs.
what are Ugg boots?
Well, it's a brand, an Australian brand.
An
of boot.
Australian brand.
And this one has it stitched on really nicely at the back. It says Ugg on the sole. It's got Ugg on the zip tag. It's says Ugg on all the buckles there, and then inside you've got the label and a holographic. I don't know if you can. If the camera will pick that up. A holographic part of the label.
So it's a QR code, and there's a holographic there as well. So it's a pretty good chance that they are genuine then.
I'm as content as I could be that
why,
they are the real thing.
So why do we need to know that they're genuine? I mean, are they expensive or something?
I think so. I think new they're
what, £100?
I don't. Yeah, sort of around about that. I don't know what these are going to fetch second hand, and these will have to sell because they're too small.
They're
for
too
me.
small for you.
But at £3,
yeah,
I just couldn't resist
£3.
them.
That's
Even
pretty
if
good.
they don't fit, even if Cinderella can't go to the ball for £3, she's getting the Uggs.
It's like I just want them in the wardrobe, but I can't even wear them. But I just
well,
want
I could
them.
just put my toes in, and I wanted to know what they
but
were like
also
all
like
the way
the
down.
fur line all the way
And
down.
the fur goes all the way down to the toes, because I get so cold in the winter to have that. Well, fur, it's wool, isn't it?
We've got to get.
Oh dear.
We've got to get you some.
You didn't pick me up on that. Sheep don't have fur; they have wool.
Oh.
Wool goes all the way down to the toes, though.
Yes, wool. So we need to pick you up a pair of those that fit you then.
Yes.
Before the winter.
Absolutely.
So that's something for the list. Cool.
Yeah, and they were the drawers were £4, the Ugg boots were £3.
You see now, Jan, hang on. Can you just show what you've just done there?
Well,
Jan has a book and she writes how much she paid for things for.
when I'm sitting down
don't
having
do that
a
at the
tea break-
moment.
Well, because I know that I'm never going to remember when
No.
I get home what I paid.
So
You know, what I don't think I've mentioned so far is I have very extensive brain damage, and there's a huge hole there that things just fall down.
well, that's your excuse, but I haven't got
It's
an
not
excuse.
an excuse, it's the truth, isn't it?
I know, but
You know that.
But
I know
what's
that.
you know, I'm not going to remember half my stuff either. I need to start doing a book, I think. So anyway, next quick one.
And also, before you do that, the other thing that's written in my book is
Oh yes,
shout out.
a shout out. Met two. Well, I know that one of them's a subscriber. I don't know if the other one is or not. We met Glenn and Tony. Hi Glenn and Tony.
So hi.
Great to meet you at the boot
today,
shop.
but hopefully we'll next week
Yeah.
or another week. But hello and thanks for
And
watching.
thanks for watching, definitely. So yeah, I know Glenn is a subscriber. Tony, are you a subscriber? Drop a comment down below. Hopefully you are. Anyway, thanks for that. And yeah, anybody else out there, obviously if you like watching our content, please consider subscribing. Smash the bell to get notifications for more films. And yeah, drop a comment down if anyone hasn't said hello when we're out there but did see us. Drop a comment down below. And let's go on to my next bit.
Yeah, I'll be the lady with the tea in her handbag.
Tea in a handbag, yes. I thought this was an iMac keyboard.
Apple keyboard.
Apple keyboard. It's not actually an Apple keyboard. It's a Jettech keyboard. Says Jettech.
As a comparison.
As a comparison to the actual
It's fairly
Apple one.
close.
It's very close in the style of, but nice.
It's a little bit more plastic, and that one has a hashtag, which mine doesn't.
Yes. This one actually does tell you which one actually has the hashtag. So
Because every time I need to use a hashtag, I have to Google it.
it does
I can never
actually
remember where it's gone.
have a few more little bits of some of the signals. So it could be a really good keyboard. So anyway, so I quite like that. I mean, I've got an Apple keyboard. So because we actually have two iMacs set here. But anyway, so I picked that up for £1. So I thought that was quite good.
Share, we have to
Yeah,
have
no,
one.
we don't share our electronics. It's one each. Yeah, so I got that for £1. So I was quite happy with that one. Shall I do another one? Or are you going to do the next one?
Well, I've got a whole load of stuff, haven't I? So,
Yeah.
yeah, so having got the Ugg boots, and I don't normally buy shoes at all, but I seem to have been on a roll, and I found some Adidas trainers. Again, they've got Adidas on the bottom, they've got Adidas on the back, they've got on the lip there, and
Yeah, if you want to do it, you have to actually go right up to the...
sorry, it's kind of gold writing, so you can't really see it. I think they're quite an old design. They're suede. And they also got Adidas on the side of the sole there. And they're actually very clean. There's signs that they have been worn on the sole, but not really on the inside. They're really clean.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they look good. How much?
for £5.
£5. That's
Thank
pretty
you very
good.
much.
Yeah.
That'll
So
do
how much do you
nicely.
think? How much do you think they are? I mean, they've got to be anywhere between 40 to 60, haven't they? For new.
Well, Tony pays at least that and a lot more for his
Yeah.
Adidas. I mean, he pays up to £80 when he gets a new pair, doesn't he?
Yeah. So
But they
should be a good profit in
well, it should be
in
able
that,
to
shouldn't there? Yeah.
sell them at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, half a size too small for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's all right, because I have a pair of trainers that have done me a very good service. They're
How many years?
Alessi. Well, I got them when Josh was a baby, and he's 25 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wear 25-year-old trainers.
Why not? If they work.
So I'm probably due for a new pair.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
over to you, because that's
Right.
that's
So
the shoe section
the
finished.
next thing now, what was it? I was trying to remember what I bought. I can't remember what I bought actually. And what I'm trying to say is, this was at a table that I just bought something else, and I thought, oh, I'll just ask, what is this?
It's like some sort of cheap computer game.
Yes. However, it's got a lens at the back, and it actually has battery. This is called a Zoom Max. So I'll actually turn it on, and it's
Just got me eye with
sorry,
that.
it's got lights at the back, and it's for people with who find it hard to see some stuff. So it's actually a magnifier. The idea is that you can magnify it to see stuff. So there's my hand, and then you can kind of magnify it up.
Well, it's just a magnifying
So it's a
glass,
magnifying
really,
glass, an electronic magnifying glass,
with a light.
which is quite good. You know, I didn't think it would be amazing. It's quite good.
How much did you pay?
I think I paid £4 for it.
Yeah, so you might get a tenner for it on a
Might
good
get a
day.
tenner for it on a good day. However, I had a look on eBay, and there was one that sold. Now it had £180, had a line for it, so that somebody obviously took an offer for it. But it's got if it said £180, someone took an offer, it's got to be well over £100. So I think that's quite a good. And it came with the battery, the charger and stuff like that with it. So
Has it got a box?
Hasn't got a box, but
a charger, and it's pretty self-explanatory
Yeah.
how to use it, isn't it? You turn it on, you point it at the thing that you
exactly.
want to look at.
So I think I might have done quite well on that one.
Yeah, well
So that
done.
was good. What you got next?
Oh yeah, next, I don't normally buy plushies at all, but it was a rainbow unicorn.
Rainbow unicorn.
I'm a girl, come on. I might be old, but it's a rainbow unicorn Build-A-Bear.
It's a bit. It is a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah,
So we like Build-A-Bear.
What's,
Well, everybody seems to like Build-A-Bear as a brand.
Build-A-Bear Workshop it says.
Yep.
And I got it for 50p.
50. Well, you can't go far wrong on a 50p.
And I thought, well, if I can't sell it, and I hope you've all seen the video on I think it's on TikTok or something, where the dog plays Smush Face.
Smush Face. Can you just
And he
imagine?
starts saying,
Smush
"What
Face.
Actually, no, the dogs can't have this for Smush Face because it's got
Oh,
glass
it's got-
eyes.
it's got
and
glass
I won't
eyes,
give the
so-
dogs anything with glass eyes.
So, but it was just the idea of a Smush Face.
Yeah, so
Yeah, cool.
so
That's
Build-A-Bear.
that's cool.
And it's in lovely condition as well.
Right, I'm going to cheat now. I'm going to do 3 at once.
Okay.
So now you might have seen before. I've been picking up some DVD players. So I picked up a Philips DVD player, and it actually had the remote. I've got some at the moment.
To it, or did you do that when
No,
you got
that's
home?
what they did. So anybody who's selling these, if you've got remote, sellotape it to the top. Really good idea. So there's a Philips one. I then got a. Now this one's tied together in a
weird fashion.
weird fashion.
They obviously don't have string in their house.
I mean, they don't have
It's come
to,
from a posh house. They've got raffia.
oh, I've got raffia.
They do
Okay.
nice Christmas wrapping, obviously.
So we have a Panasonic. This is a Blu-ray player. Obviously with instructions and raffia. You know, you've got to have your raffia. And we've got a HDMI cable. So I picked that one up. And the last one on these is a Philips. And this is a DVD player. Philips DVD player. And that's the 3 of those.
Excuse me a minute.
We're just going to let Chester go out into the garden. So
We had to shut the door earlier because of the police helicopter.
yes, we had a police helicopter circling because it was criminal of the deals that we got today. Yeah. So anyway, so we got a DVD. I got a DVD one that's a Philips. So that's the 3 DVDs. Again, I was roughly £2 or £3 is what I've been paying for those. So that was pretty good. How about you, Jan? What's your...
Oh, my next one. I was on a tea break and I spied this little chap, and it's a Wookiee.
A Wookiee?
And it's a Wookiee. It's says Star Wars. I don't know if you can. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see the screen to see what you're seeing. But it's a Wookiee that does.
I'm going to have to close that door because of the sound outside.
Does the Wookiee noise.
The dogs are really interested in the Wookiee noise.
And it's even still got his little satchel there. So, official Star Wars Wookiee, 50p. Thank you very much.
He's very cute.
He's sweet, isn't he?
Bear's very interested in...
Bear says, would you like to play Smush Face?
Yes, that could be a Smush Face. I then picked up a camera. It's in a box. I don't actually know the brand.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've never heard of them, have you?
Oh, right. Oh, so that's what you mean you don't
yeah,
know.
I don't
yes,
know
we
the-
know what brand it is, but
Yes.
Neil's not familiar with the brand.
It's a okay little camera. And
Nice little digital one.
nice little digital camera. It's a 7 megapixel, so I like them over the 5 megapixel is best if I can. So that's a 7 megapixel, and obviously you'll have the optical zoom on that as well. Don't even know if it powers on or not. I've not tried. Oh, we have
It's got
power.
life in it.
We have life in it, and it actually works. I hadn't even checked that when I was buying. It was a case of because a lot of them the power doesn't actually.
Sorry, did you say the megapixel? Or was
Yeah, it's a 7 megapixel, but then you've got optical zoom as well.
And have you got a video ability on that, so you can actually film with it as well?
Yes, I think there is. Yes, it does say camera or film. So
Well, that's good then.
So yeah, so that's quite nice. I think you've got a. Yeah, so we'll have a look into that. But it's got. I do like the ones where they kind of
Telescopic
the
zoom.
telescopic zooms come
Yeah.
out. But that's nice. So I think that was £4. I think I think that was £4. And it, obviously, when you are when I'm selling a camera, if it comes with you've got all the books and
charger, because that's got its own dedicated battery. So
yeah, so
it's good that it's got its.
I've got the charger in there. I've got all the books in there.
Lithium battery in there. It's still got a what do you call it? The card, the
memory card.
Memory card, yeah.
So that was quite nice. I picked that up, and I think that should go quite well actually. Yeah. So over to you, Jan.
Right. Then I went to the next stall I found was the cat charity, and I found this set. This is
that's rather nice.
Oh, it's got it written on the back. It's a pottery firm from the southwest, but I was just really taken with the pattern. It's really pretty. Foster's Southwest. And it comes with a little bowl there.
Don't put it on there. Don't put it on there. I just want to see if I can get them to actually see quite how nice that is. It's a lovely pattern. I really like the pattern on that. It's yeah.
And then it comes with a lid with a spoon, like almost like a mustard jar lid.
Yep.
And a little jug that looks. The whole thing to me put together like that reminded me of when you get your olive oil and balsamic vinegar and dip your artisan bread in it.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. So I think that's what it actually is.
Yeah.
I just kind of fell in love with it.
So how much did you pay for that?
I paid £3.
£3. So you got 4 items and you've paid £3.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I just love the colours of it. The greens and it's just got some lovely colours in that. Especially in this jug. The neck on that jug.
If Neil showed you, I don't know if you can see inside the bowl there. It's just so pretty.
Just trying to get to catch the light so you can see.
I'm almost tempted to go out and get a loaf of artisan bread and put some balsamic vinegar and olive oil in the little bowl. We could just pretend that we're posh people.
Posh people.
Dip our bread before our baked potato.
Well, maybe we could do that and wash it up a bit afterwards, and then and sell it on afterwards. Well, that's really good. What have
If I had cupboard space to keep it, I think I would, because I really like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, over to you.
Okay. Right, I'm going to go into. I'm going to mention a couple of bits all at once now. Do you want to move that a second? I've forgotten the prices on it now. Here's Santa with his sack.
It does feel a bit like Christmas morning again today. So much stuff.
So I picked up some wee nunchucks. They were £3, and I've sold these individually for £7.99 before. So that was quite good. We've got a black Wii. It's missing the flap here, but hopefully that should work. It's got all the it's got a stand with it, it's got the battery pack with it. It hasn't got a sensor bar, but I think yesterday I picked up a sensor bar. So I've got the black Wii console, so that's kind of nice. Just going to do these one a bit quick. Separately, for £5, picked up a Wii board. It also had
a nice clean one today.
It is a nice clean one. Yesterday's was a bit mucky. It was £5. It had also has the Wii Fit Plus and the Wii Fit with it, so that's good. That goes nicely with the Wii. And I also picked up that for I think for £1. I quite like the actual games on the Wii Play game, so I picked that up. That was pretty good. Rushing on. Also picked up on the games consoles. It's probably a bit more than I should have paid actually on this. the wireless remotes. I picked up 2 wireless remotes, slightly worn on the controls. They still work okay, I'm pretty sure. It also has I think that's a Wi-Fi dongle to go in the back of a Xbox 360, and then that's to plug in the Xbox 360 to then go into a TV. So I picked that up for £11, that little bundle there. So I think it's okay. You know, I've already got an Xbox 360 that hasn't got a controller, and then I also picked up one more thing. Black Xbox 360, £2, but it's missing the top. I think it's just a plastic grill, a bit like on that end. I think it's just the grill there. But an Xbox 360 for £2, whether I sell it for spares or repairs, or whether I actually use it or get it repaired. But for £2, I'm not
going to moan at £2.
I'm not going to moan at £2. Okay, over to you, Jen. What have you got next?
All you've got then?
No, I've got more stuff.
Oh, good.
But that was just a quick gaming section.
Yeah, still at the cat charity store, I spied this jug. Immediately thought of Andrea and her love of jugs, but I really like this one. It had a charity gift aid sticker on the bottom, so I couldn't read the bottom what it says, but I've just started peeling that back, and it says dishwasher and microwave. So
it's not that old then.
Well, unless you've got an oldie dishwasher and microwave. No, I don't think it's got any age to it, but I just think it's got such a lovely shape, nice colours.
Yeah.
I just liked it. It's nice condition, £1.50. So I thought, well,
yeah,
I'll take that then. If I like it, the person who bought it originally liked it, somebody else will like it.
Yeah.
So that was everything that I had at the boot sale, apart from the fruit and veg man was there today.
Right.
That's ours to keep. That's all in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's ours to keep. Okay.
And I'm
not going to resell a couple of veggies.
No. I also got a few donuts because we deserve a treat.
Do like a donut.
All the way around the field.
Do like a donut. Well, I've still got a few things to mention, and then we'll move on to your extracurricular stuff. So let's have a look. So right. So I do like to pick up a book. Technical books, or
so
any books
on a course or something,
yeah,
or learning something.
Anything that would go with an official course that is that looks like a compulsory kind of book for a course. Pick this up for £1. It's pretty thick.
And you do pretty well on those, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, normally there's no price on that. But I would imagine, I mean, it's probably a 20, 25, maybe £30 book. So picking it up for £1 should easily be able to sell it for a tenner, if not 15 quid.
And it's Classroom Assessment Techniques, a handbook for college teachers, 2nd edition.
Yeah. So I mean, so I'm hoping that's going to be, pretty good.
And whoever did it, it smells nice. It smells clean.
Yeah, and there's nothing written in the margins.
There's no scribbling in the margins or anything, so it's in as new condition, really.
Yeah.
No, you should do well with
so
that.
hopefully that's a good book. So that's one of the things that I look out for, is that kind of books. Now I also picked up a puzzle. Is it
Ravensburger?
A Ravensburger puzzle. Now, if you can't, where does it say? You can see it there. It's a 3,000 piece puzzle. Okay, so there's your picture.
And I think they've sellotaped the lid on.
They might have sellotaped it to hold it. Now, obviously, I've got to count all that before I can sell it. But I still think that should be pretty good. I mean, It's pretty much the puzzles over 1,000 pieces that are kind of.
They do sell for a little bit
that
more.
they sell for a little bit more.
We've not seen them before. But...
So we'll see. I mean, I picked. Was it 2,000 I picked up yesterday?
1,500.
Oh,
I think.
It was a bigger than 1,000, but anyway. So
that's good counting. Bigger than 1,000.
bigger than 1,000. Yeah. So anyway, so that's a 3,000 piece. So that should go quite well. Let's put that one back over there. That one. So two more items. Now the other week I picked up a record player. I didn't instantly spot this as a record player, and then what I noticed was these little bits here, the speakers.
Yeah.
So it needs a bit of a clean. You can see the
quite a bit of a clean
stuff on the back, but
so as long as it works.
I paid £15 the other week, and I saw them going for about 25 at the boot sale. I picked this.
Well, it's clean inside. It's
Yeah.
only really the outer case that's
Absolutely.
in a mess.
So I picked this up for £4. So it's a nice little turntable. Yeah, I mean this
Retro Club by Xenox.
Yeah. So yeah, I quite like that, and actually I really like the I really like the Union Jack on it.
I do.
I think
it's much nicer than
and the fact that it comes as
I really like the corners on it as well. The other one hasn't got quite as nice.
Well,
I think this is a better one than the
it
one
just
that you
looks
bought
like a
the other week.
suitcase, doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
just
a little briefcase.
it's just like a little briefcasey thing, and unfortunately it's got a few little snags. But I think that should clean up quite nicely. So yeah, really happy with that one. That's a really good thing. And then the last thing that I bought. A little box of dreams. Well, I might not get that far. Yeah, I spotted this box and it was pretty much closed.
And we like a box.
And we like a box.
And we can use them for sending things.
There's so much you can do with a box, but especially if you've got a cat, you can have a cat jumping in and out of the box. What did I spy? I don't know the way it is. Right. Bear with me 2 secs. Okay. Sega Mega Drive. So it's
retro.
Very retro, as you guys know. It's got a 16-bit, and I picked the whole box up for £15. Okay, so in just looking at these, it's got the it's got two game pads with it for controlling. It's got the power pack. It's also got, I've not seen this before, it's got a SCART splitter. I've never seen a SCART splitter. So that goes into your TV and you put your SCARTs in here, and then you can literally press for which one you want active. I've never seen one of those before. I think that's a really good idea. Obviously it's a little bit old technology.
I was going to say, what a shame we didn't have one of those when we had a SCART
When
TV.
we had a SCART TV. but that's really good for game consoles. So got one of those in there. So having a look at these, I think had a quick look on eBay, and I think the consoles go for roughly about £40 to £45 for the consoles, which is pretty good. But then going through these, let me show you what else we got. So these are different games, and most of these are going for upwards of £10 each. So you've got a Sonic 3. There's a Toe Jam and Earl, I think that is. That one looks quite. I think that's quite expensive. That one. We've got another Sonic the Hedgehog. We've got a Quack Shot. There's a Micro Machines. Interestingly, the Micro Machines actually has you put the control pads into the cartridge by the looks of it. We've also got a Sonic Hedgehog 2. So they're quite good. But then we've also got some boxed games as well. Now looking at it, there's a Street Fighter 2, and I think that one of those has sold for £32 recently, plus postage, on eBay. We've also got another Sonic, and then there's a Rolo. Never heard of Rolo. There's a Rolo game. So yeah, so if that one there sells for 30 quid by itself, and all of these are worth a tenner each or so, and the console's about 45 quid as well, then I think happy days on spending 15 quid. So just got to hope that I've got to test it all. It's a shame, isn't it? I'm going to have to plug it in and make sure I can play it all, test each game individually, make sure that each cartridge works. Life's hard being a reseller. Anyway, so
especially when you're buying consoles and computers.
Especially when you're buying consoles and computer games that you have to test. So anyway, so I was really happy with that lot for 15 quid. I'm just hoping that it all works, and yeah, happy days. So I think that is all of my car bits and stuff.
When I was wandering around, I did find a box of old Lego that all looked very genuine. It wasn't a huge amount, but lady wanted £5 for it, and I've spent out so much on Lego already that I thought, no, I'm not going to pay £5. So I just went on my way, and then Neil said,
however, I saw this little box of Lego and I thought, it looks genuine. I'll buy it for Jan. So it's kind of, I mean, I don't know how much is there, but it looks like, I mean, this is the kind of Lego that I used to have.
That I used to have when I was little as well. Proper
the 4x2s.
You could build something with, rather than all these.
And big blocks, and there's so much of the, you know.
Proper building, so you could build a house.
You can actually build stuff with it.
This is the Lego that I remember from my childhood.
I don't know. Well, it's got some little booklet thing.
Oh.
It's a little car.
Oh, that's horrible.
But it's a multiple of blocks. I mean, this is the kind. All right. That's seen better days. But anyway,
I mean, it really desperately needs a good clean.
£2. So
well, yeah, I'd have it for £2 or for free if you buy it for me.
Well, I did
wasn't
buy
gonna
it
pay
for you. So
yeah, thank you.
And then you've got one of these big sheets. Again, might have seen better days, but I mean,
Neil knows my guilty secret. I'm not reselling Lego. I'm just buying it.
You're just buying it and playing with it upstairs. But then again, see, Jan takes it to her room and she's got all of her Lego up
Well, because I
there.
don't have it down here with the dogs. If the dogs started eating
Absolutely. So she
it's got millions and millions of
cleans
these
it
tiny
all
little
out and
pieces.
sorts it all out. And Jan's up there playing with Lego. I've got a 60-something inch TV with
69-inch.
69-inch
With
TV
whatever computer game of the day.
with whatever computer game we're playing at the time, which at the moment is
We're both big kids, really, aren't we?
PlayStation 4 Pro, plugged into it. So I can sit there and learn more about gaming whilst Jan's doing her Lego. So don't really have a problem with Jan doing her Lego. That's not a problem. Anyway,
So that was
moving on.
boot
So
sale, really, wasn't it?
that is the boot sale stuff.
And then we get home from the boot sale, tired, in pain,
Exhausted.
exhausted, and I'm on Marketplace on my phone, scrolling through, and I find this. £15 for PlayStation 2. I've not even seen it out.
We've not even opened it, so should we open it and
Yeah.
check what's in here?
Let's see what we get with the...
Let's. Now it's
seemed like
nice,
a bargain,
nice that
so-
it has the box. Boxes always help things to resell.
Controller.
You have a
Or is there
controller there. There's also we have a
two
control.
controllers.
We have a controller here.
Actually in quite
It's
nice
clean.
condition. Yeah, clean.
It feels clean. It feels like it all. That's nice. Is that
And
different?
then-
Oh, this is different. This is. Hang on. Wait for the games. That's got a different controller. That's got a different knob to that.
Oh,
I've not
perhaps
seen
that's,
that.
Is
So
that a generic one?
that may be a generic one, not a Sony one, but that's okay.
Anyway, I've got some games.
So you got games. So what games have you got? Looks like a car racing one. Juiced. You've got a Lego Star Wars.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. You've got, I don't know what this is. Some band one. Some kind of. I don't really know. But yeah, that one's cool. What have you got?
Curious George.
Curious George. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
What's that one? It just says up. It's some sort of Disney thing.
Disney Pixar's Up. It's probably a game that I don't know about.
Spyro. Hero's Tale.
Yeah, I certainly don't know that one either.
Sims 2.
Sims. Oh, I've heard of Sims. Yep, definitely heard of Sims.
Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge. Again, one I've certainly never played or heard of.
Hello Kitty.
Now, I've got a quick question. Are you going to have to test all these games or am I?
You are. Legend of Spyro.
Oh, that sounds quite good. Quite like the look of that one. That one would be nice.
Bratz Diamonds.
Are you sure you can't test some of these?
I'm certain of it.
Bratz Diamonds. I'm not really sure that that's kind of...
Indiana Jones.
Is that a Lego one?
I have no idea.
That looks
And
like a Lego Indiana Jones.
And all the power stuff to plug it
You
in.
got the power stuff? Yeah, the power adapter and that. Okay, cool.
So,
Well, hang on.
£15.
Put those back in there. We still haven't had a look at your console yet to see what your console's like. Well, there's a memory. I think that's memory card. So you've got a memory card. It's a good start. It's nice to have a memory card. Oh, this is. I guess it's called a Slim, but wow.
Oh, that is slim. Isn't
I
it?
had no idea. I did not know that they were that small.
No, I kind of imagined it would be a lot bigger than that.
That is,
Such an old one.
yeah, that is such a small console. You've got network cables and stuff. Memory card slots, and I'm really impressed. I had no idea. Oh, and I think, is this one where you lift it up?
I've got no idea. I don't know anything about these things. I don't play computer
I don't
games.
think this one. I'm not seeing.
Well, don't go forcing anything.
I'm not
unless it
forcing.
snaps.
Oh, there we go.
And it's got a. No, that's one of the. I've got the case for that
Yeah.
in here.
Got a case for that. So that's really interesting. Yeah. So instead of inserting the disc, it's a drop down. That's still going to be pretty nice, I think.
And is that all just shoved in there, or does it still have polystyrene?
There's not polystyrene. It actually has little
oh, cardboard.
cardboard
bits.
bits. So if I pop that back, and then I'll show anyone who doesn't know.
I was just thinking for selling purposes, it's nice if it comes out of the box looking the way it did when it came.
For selling purposes, yeah, you've got that'll be nice. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
So you can put everything in,
So,
and it's got the manual and everything. So I think.
oh, it's got a manual. So do you think I did all right for £15? Because again, it's one of these things I bought blind where I just saw it on there. It had literally just gone on, and I thought, right, I will just say yes, I'll have it and
Well,
take a chance.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of working on the kind of assumption that if you can get any console for under 20 quid, you can probably sell it for more. That's a basic assumption that I'm kind of making. So I think
should have done all right with that.
I think you definitely should have done all right with that. Yeah.
Oh, that didn't go back in
No,
the
that
box, but it
they
went
didn't
in a
go back
minute.
in.
So then we
So that was
rush up
really
and get
cool.
that, come
Oh,
home.
do you want to put those back on?
Oh, they've got to go in the other box, haven't they?
Yeah, no, I'll just put it on top for a minute.
Well, just go in here.
Alright.
Come home and back onto Marketplace, and I see another deal that I think can't pass this one up. So I contacted the lady. It'd been on for 2 days, but I said, do you still have it? 21 genuine Disney plushies from
So we haven't looked at these yet,
the
have we?
Disney
To see what
store
we've got.
in America.
Put that one on top. Yep.
All
Okay,
20
so where
quid,
are
so
they? What have we got?
they're in the charges there if you want to get them. We can have a quick look through and see what we got.
If I put it on, if we put that in the middle, and we can dig through them and see what we've got.
I don't watch Disney films, and I have no idea who this is.
No. Oh, that looks like Meerkat to me.
It does, doesn't it? But
So I'm guessing that I think there's a Disney Meerkat film.
is there?
I think so. I could be wrong.
There's a
Chester, no, they're not for you. No.
little duck-like person, Walt Disney.
Yeah, it says a little duck. Okay.
A Pooh Bear.
Well, I know Pooh Bear, so that's good.
There's another Pooh Bear there.
Pooh Bear. It's quite nice.
Who's this?
That looks like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
And that looks quite Christmassy. Some kind of Christmassy chipmunk.
Or maybe it's to do with the film that it was in. Oh,
Yeah.
this is a bigger one.
Chester, no.
This one,
come on.
oh, this is like got plasticky bits
Oh,
on
so
it as
that's
well.
the genie from Aladdin. Yeah,
From Aladdin.
it's the genie from Aladdin.
This one is a little bit grubby. It
Looks
could
like it
do with
needs a
bit of
wash.
clean, but
Yes.
it shouldn't be too much trouble to sponge that off.
Yeah.
Just
to get your head out there.
Is that lady from Lady and the Tramp?
I don't know. It might be. Who's that?
Roo.
A Roo?
Roo
Okay.
from Winnie the Pooh.
That's nice. Oh, that's I should know him.
Is that Pluto?
Pluto. Yeah,
Is
that
it
looks
Pluto?
like Pluto. He's quite nice. Oh, Roger Rabbit. That looks like a Roger Rabbit, a grubby Roger Rabbit. Looks like some of these might have been played in the garden with.
Maybe. It's another
chipmunk
person.
It's quite sweet. Tigger.
Tigger. With
Yeah.
his tail all in a knot there.
More
another chipmunk.
Another chipmunk.
Oh, so we've got kind of two together like that.
That's quite cool.
And another chipmunk. There seems to be an awful lot of chipmunks here. Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Cuddling a teddy bear.
Yeah. I think you've done really well on these. Is that a Bambi?
Oh, Bambi.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they need a bit. They've all obviously been squashed up together. Is that all?
No, there's more.
Looks like another lady from Lady and the Tramp. Or maybe from a different. Like I say, I don't watch Disney film. My children were too old. By the time I got my first video player, so you could watch films at home, my kids were both too old for Disney's and things. Oh, that's
Is that an eel?
Yeah, I was going to say that's the one from Winnie the Pooh that's depressed. And there's every reason for him to be depressed. He's
a little bit scraggly, isn't he?
Yeah, a bit scraggly, and
maybe he needs to go in the washing machine.
he needs something.
Yes, a bit of a revitalisation. And
Falling off now.
Oh,
that's eel.
That's an eel.
So maybe that's from something else.
Is that a proper one? Is that a dog?
Disney toe to tail. It does say Disney.
Yep, maybe that's more of a dog.
No, they're all Disney.
There's more.
Oh really?
Two more. Another eel.
A smaller eel. Oh, and another eel. We seem to have an abundance of eels.
That's a Christmas eel, definitely.
Oh yeah.
With presents and
So all of the Disney plushies for 20 quid.
20 quid. Bargain.
Which
It's got to be a bargain, hasn't it?
well, you haven't got to sell them for much to make your money back on that. have you?
No, you really haven't. So, yeah, no, that
And
looks
as far
really
as
good.
I could see, there's a couple that need a bit of a clean. There's one that needs a stitch in his arm. Did you see the big poo? I don't know if Neil showed you that one.
I did.
That sounds awful, doesn't it? The big poo, but they all came out of here, but I don't seem to want to fit back in this bag. So that was our day.
So that was our day. I mean, that's been an absolute amazing day. I mean, the sun's still shining. There is clouds, but the sun is still shining. It's been a lovely day out there.
How much did you spend?
How much did I spend? Well, I spent £60.
Because at the end of the boot sale, he showed me a little 3p, and he said, "This is all I've got."
Literally, well, no. To be honest, I went to Jan and said I'm almost out of money. I just had some coins on me, and Jan lent me £20, and I didn't spend that.
No, you didn't. You gave it back.
I gave that back. Yeah. So literally in my bum bag, I literally had, I think it was 2 pence in 2 1-pennies. I spent everything else. So I did pretty well. So I spent 60 quid.
So my total boot sale spend was £17. And then my total, once I got home from Marketplace, I spent another 35.
Yeah. For
the PlayStation and the plushies.
That's pretty good.
It's been quite a busy day.
Yeah. So we've got lots to post now, and that'll probably take us all week to get them posted. Ready for the next one.
I think it'll keep us going for quite a while, but
Yeah.
if you're still with us, thank you for that marathon.
Yeah, well, I think we're just coming up to about 55 minutes. So
So
if you're
yeah.
still here, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy that. If you do enjoy that, consider subscribing if you
We've been
haven't.
through all that once.
Well, we're going to do that again. Consider subscribing and hit that bell for notifications. If you've seen any items here that you would like, once we have them up on eBay, check in the description down below. My eBay and Jan's eBay is in the description, so you can have a look through at the stuff that we've got for sale. If there's anything that you've seen, it'll be on there.
But once it's on eBay, we can't do anybody a deal.
I'm not talking about doing deals.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
then.
saying it's on there if you want it. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.